Welcome to the Brant Sherri Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To order Brant's latest book, Life is Hard, God is Good, Let's Dance, or to find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.
You can look at how messed up our world is. I mean, just look at it. It's really messed up. Really. And people have been through some awful stuff. I just got an email today from a listener just about what he'd gone through as a kid and stuff. Just, it's really, there's some stomach churning, awful stuff. All you have to do is check the news every day. But I was thinking about that because a lot of people, I think, believe that there is a God, but they don't trust him. They haven't learned to trust him yet. And it's easy to get really impatient with people for that. But on the other hand, you know, depending on what you've gone through or how you can see the world's brokenness, it might be hard to trust God. So I bring that up in case that's you and you struggle to trust God. He's really good about that. Like he could, just blast us into smithereens or into outer space or force us. But he introduces himself quietly. It's kind of how he operates. And he gives us a chance to grow in trust for him. He's very gentle with us. I've seen this over and over. And I am very thankful that he's that way. Feature of the program, it's called Back in Our Day. Join us on this awesome porch as Sherri and I talk about stuff the kids today would never understand.
Yeah, like a little history lesson.
Yeah, they would never understand what we had to do. We were literally like, we actually said sentences like this.
Okay.
I need to check the email. You'll need to get off the phone talking to Grandma.
And there'd be a little squirmish there, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or I was checking my email until, somebody called.
Yeah.
Don't answer it. Because if you pick up the phone...
I can't check the email anymore. It's going to knock me offline.
And it takes me forever to get back.
Yes.
Because there's this screeching noise when I try to log on. It's like...
And you have all that going on. There's a cute girl that's calling my brother. He wants to pick
Don't
up.
Answer.
Yeah.
All my work will be lost if you answer. Kids today will never understand.
Was our life.
They don't get it. We were talking about trusting God, and that can be hard for people if they've been through a lot of stuff or they see things. It's hard. You have to learn to trust them. For me, having been through a lot of stuff, I do trust his character. And it doesn't mean I never doubt anything, but I trust his character. So that's what trust is for. Sometimes you're like, I don't understand that.
But he's good.
But he's good. And I've seen it before turn out like it makes sense later on.
Yeah.
It can be stuff you even struggle with in the Bible, but you trust his character to find out he's still true. I didn't quite understand that correctly or something like, but his trust in him is vindicated. The other thing is, who else do I trust? If not him.
Yeah.
Am I trusting me? I would not recommend that. Am I trusting you instead of God? I don't think so. He's the one I want to trust. This was inspiring. I saw this about from a guy on Twitter. He said a lot of people have asked me how I made my fortune. If somebody looking to get really, really rich. He said, well, I bought car antennas for $1 and sold them each for $1.20. And I went on and bought more and sold them and so on. And then my uncle died and left me $500 million. So that's one plan.
Okay.
So
yeah,
very inspiring.
Everybody can't follow every plan, but that is a plan.
Maybe some of these bullet points you can knock off. Maybe not all of them. Man, there's so much stuff going on. I totally get it. Some people think, man, are we at the end of the world? And I got to tell you, it's so interesting. Read Thessalonians in the Bible. Because they were convinced it was. And Paul himself is like, I think we're getting there. And his advice to them was encourage each other and build each other up. As you're doing, he said, encourage the disheartened, help the weak, be patient with everybody. So he's telling them, don't get all worked up. Just keep encouraging, because other people need encouraged. Just keep going, do their thing, stay at their post. If it's being a dad or a mom, do that. If it's a brother, sister, a good friend, just keep doing your thing as somebody who trusts God. Maybe you've got little kids in the house, maybe you don't. But I did see that 64% of parents frustrated because they can't have anything nice.
Oh, yeah.
Can't have anything nice. And I totally get it. I understand the frustration. Let me tell you, though, somebody on the other end of all of this stuff, big deal. Get a nice couch later on. Have the couch that you can spill stuff on. That nice couch is cool, and we have one now. We got a cool one.
Yes, you do. Very nice.
Yeah, super cool. But I liked the kids too.
Yeah.
That was nice. In fact, between the two,
you choose the kids, you
I
think?
think I choose the kids.
Okay.
That was a golden time, man. That was all right. This is Life Tips with your life coach, Brant Hansen.
I thought I was supposed to.
Yes,
open
you were.
it up.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
No,
Just
I like
makes it sound a little more
sorry.
official.
You're right.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Brant Hansen, your life coach with Life Tips.
Yes.
A tip to avoid red lights. If you go, this is true, if you drive at 114,004,827 miles per hour, it's a fact.
All right.
You can avoid red lights because the actual wavelength shift at that speed, the light will become green effectively the way it strikes your eye. So you won't have a red light.
This has been Life Tips with your coach, or life coach. Well,
Thank
Brant
you.
Hansen,
Thank
whatever.
you. Just to put a little plug in for one of our sponsors, America's Christian Credit Union. We bank with them, both of us, and really like it. You can get right now on your checking account, you can get up to 4% APY.
Wow.
On your checking account, which is awesome. They offer a lot of other stuff too. But if you want to bank with them, highly recommend. We have really appreciated it. It's helped us save some money too. All you have to do is go to americaschristiancu.com/Brant. Again, it's americaschristiancu.com/Brant.
It's still a different kind of format here on the podcast.
Yeah.
So we'll have some of the stuff we have recorded when we get together and catch up. And then there's best of stuff from, I've gone years back, and it's been fun for me. So hopefully it's been fun for you. But I wanted to say to you, Hansen, which I have not said yet, that you have a speaking engagement coming up in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And I am apologizing in advance for the caravan of people. All I keep hearing is, hey, or I'll see a text fly past. Y'all going to hear Brant, right? Yeah, we're going to be there.
That's
and
so
I was
lively.
like, how many people? Because I just said to my mom and Nana, just as usual. And the way that the radius of how it has gone out, I was like, good gracious, they're going to be.
You know,
I don't even know what
this
that's
is going to be awesome.
like.
I'm going to love it. And I mentioned that to the church because I had a meeting with them. This is Northway.
Yeah. Northway Church.
Northway Church?
I think so. No, or Northway Christian Church, maybe. I can't remember.
Okay, something like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, and they're awesome.
Yeah.
They were super humble, but they're having me come in, and I mentioned, they're like, well, are you going to have anybody with you? I'm like, well, my wife will be with me. And then, Sherry's going to be, Sherry's family. Like, and they want to know what they can do to make you feel welcome.
Yes.
And your family.
That's very sweet. That's
so they're like,
very,
would they
very
like
sweet.
a green room? Would they like a bunch of, I don't know. So
No,
it's
I
you.
don't want the energy, just the energy.
Yeah, I was thinking if they have the green room, I'll need a greener room somewhere, not like a holy of holies,
Perhaps
room.
like a pastel room,
Another room.
Yeah, off-white or beige. Because what happens is, like, I'm just waiting till I get to the end of, like, the text flow where I understand, okay, there's 10 of us, or okay, there's 20 of us, or whatever, so that I can then send a mass text out to all of those who plan on attending to say to them that I know how much you love my family.
Absolutely.
And you know how much they love you, but your energy is different than our energy, right?
That's what
and
I like.
So what we can't do is bulldoze in there and steal the man's energy before he even gets up to speak. Like, Brant, what do we think? Give Uncle Brant a hit. Oh my gosh, the baby is a Brant. Come on. All of that kind of mass cloud of things.
I want that.
I know you do, but not before you speak. Yeah.
But I do. I want it after, for sure, after. This is, by the way, you can come if you're in the area. It's Northway Christian Community.
Yeah, Chris. I thought Christian was in there. Yeah,
And they have they have a bunch of campuses.
Yes, they do, and it's actually a little piece of Pittsburgh history. The very first recorded project I played on was at Northway. It was me and my friends. We had a choir, and they let us use their church. And
I was telling them, I said, well,
night.
yeah, Sherri's from Pittsburgh, and her family goes way back. They're like local musical legends. They go way back, and they thought that was really cool.
Yeah, it's exciting. And my family's very, 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 very overly excited to be there. So I just wanted to tell you, sorry now for whatever is on its way.
It's going to be great. Can't wait. We were talking about being a young parent. If you got little kids, it's really hard. But man, it's just nothing but life lessons about God and how he sees us. Mm-hmm. You got a baby, somebody learning to walk, falls down. You don't yell at it.
Right.
How could you fall? What's the matter with you? I mean, the kid's getting back up, trying it again. Like, you think God just looks at us constantly and is just yelling at us when we fall? Or is he rooting us on as we learn to walk?
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's a great picture to have.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Like, because it's not that falling is good, but we are human, and God does still love us. And the thing is, we can also learn to walk.
Yeah. And he's our dad, and he's committed to that.
Right. We're doing this struggle. But if you give up the struggle, you're never going to walk. Right. You're just like, well, I'll just stay down here. I'll just give up my... No. But he's not yelling at you for falling. I think he's very pleased when we try to get back up. We were talking about blame shifting. Maybe you're good at this. I know you are, because we all are. All of us, humans, superheroes. It's like we're just incredible at shifting the blame from ourselves to any other circumstances, people, factors, anything we can find. We're just brilliant at it. With that in mind, one way to kind of destroy that is praying. I have literally I shouldn't say literally, figuratively had my words crumble in front of me while I've been praying. Because I know I'm not being honest. Like, what's the point of praying this? God knows what's really going on. He knows my heart for real. I just think actually prayer's hard. I get it. But when you're actually praying about things you're concerned about, things that are on your mind, man, it forces you to get honest, because he knows it. Here's the one place you can go where
he already sees it.
He sees it. He loves you. You can say it and you can deal with reality. But I've literally I just stopped myself while I was praying. Maybe you're hipper than you realize. I am.
How
know what?
You know?
Because I saw this thing about keeping your phone on mute all the time. Mm-hmm. Well, I do all the time. I never have it on.
I know.
Unless there's something I'm expecting, like really important for my wife or something. Always off. Well, only 1 in 9 people do that.
Oh, okay.
But it's almost always young people.
Oh, I see. So this equals young and hip.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of information stuff.
A little bit, how to say, on fleek, perhaps.
You just ruined everything.
I'm a little bit, shall we say, lit?
No, let's not say that.
We don't? Okay, we won't say that.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Okay.
The Brant and Sherri Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.